Buenos dias y alegrías, mi familia. What up? Welcome to Heaven on Earth. My name is Connie, and I am the one to tell you how it truly is. I am La Supra Cobra. I had an interesting DD last night. Oh, jeez. Man. And so remember this. When you dream of anybody, it's not because you, collective, are thinking about them. In actuality, it's them. Thinking hard about you, this, that, or this. I call that fantasizing. I call that fantasizing of a coulda, woulda, shoulda, what I should have said, what I should have done, how I would have done it, said it differently. Overthinking, overanalyzing, way overthinking. Now in my dream, this was someone's fantasy. Because nothing in the dream was similar to my real life and when you dated this person. And so I was very like, the fuck? Some parts were similar in the way they treated you. And the cops are already, this is already a warning sign, so be aware. If some ex is coming around telling you all these beautiful, sweet nothings, because it's nothing, then no, I'm the one to tell you, don't go back. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. Just don't. Or maybe you need to learn this lesson that you still have not learned. If the world was ending, I want to be next to you. That's what it feels like. It feels like this ex is really hard trying to pull you back in, come back to me, look for me. Right, I did have the dream about the luggage. That I was like, no. And I'll tell you that when I put the luggage out, because I didn't put it out on the curb. I put it by the door. I wanted to see who the fuck was summoning me. Who the fuck was fantasizing about me over and over and over. I wanted to know that I was like, shit. The dreams that came through, because I put it like the night before, I put the luggage by the door, and I was like, I want to see who the fuck it is. Mira nomás. Look who's knocking at my invisible door. That's funny. It's because I'm a romantic. I'm not hopeless because I always believed I would find my one. And I found her. I am living in the glory of my happily ever after in the marriage that I have right now. That some people would think, oh, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. Believe what you want. It's a free world. So you think, believe what you want. And that's what these people do. They over fantasize what it would be like to be with you. Even though they had you. They had you. And it was not enough. It was not enough. Love wasn't enough. And they will tell you specific words to crush your dreams. So I would listen to what they're telling you. Because they're telling you the type of person that they are. So let us light our wands. Oh my god, I love the smell. Let us light our wands. Clear the way with good intentions. Well, come on, man. I'm trying to set an intention here, fool. Where's my other lighter? Here we go. I'm gonna need this. Grab a piece of wood and twist it up into a circle. This will be your protection barrier. As you can see, mine formulated into an eye. The shape of an eye. With a hook. Crazy town. Crazy beans. These people are. I'm kind of chilly, so I'll put my jacket on. First, let me light my wand. Did I not grab the fucking... Yeah, I did. So I had to dream about an ex. Always, never say my ex because you're still claiming them to be yours. So don't say mine, say the ex. Or whatever name you have for them. Because I know some of you have a name for them. I've heard some things. And that's okay. You know, as long as don't tell it to their face. Don't do that. That's not very nice. I don't teach you that to be here. I don't teach you that on this channel. So don't do that. Let's not do that. All right. Light your wands. Oh, so create a little barrier. A form of protection. This one went in like this, but oh look, I can break it off. Unwrap it. Yesterday I was watching the Druids and how the Druids were here. And these are people of high caliber of spiritual knowledge. Now on my desk I have Metatron's cube. So if you want to do the same, by all means, do the same. I'm your teacher. I'm here teaching you, showing you how to manifest a life that you've always wanted. Okay? Let's see. If this person really wants to be next to you. But then, like in the dream, I'm next to her, because I date women. I'm next to her, and she's talking to me like back in the days. Like, I'm nothing, I'm no one, you're a loser, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just kind of like, why the fuck am I here? Like, for real. Why the fuck am I here? This did not make any sense to me. So we're going to see what the fuck, because it's like a back and forth. It feels like this person doesn't have anybody. It feels like this person doesn't have anybody. And they're remembering once upon a time, the person that they had under their finger, under their thumb, clutched in their grasp. Damn. Ain't that some shit when you think about it right now? When you're not there no more and you're thinking about it and you're just like, damn. Yeah? The things we do for love. The things we do for love. Now grab yourself a lime and the coconut, cut it in half. Put rosemary and cinnamon and put it in the eye of the storm. Because this person is Delulu, so I'm about to hit him where it hurts. Oh, am I supposed to play nice now? Oh, now you want me to play nice? Ah, never! Never will I ever. Because come to find out, family, I'm going to twist this wick because she twisted. You got to learn how to use all of the elements into using your incantation, your initiation, your intentions. I'm going to send back this twisted eye that she's seeing is not true. That's what I'm doing. And these witches, they don't play fair, so why should we? Why should we cut it out? This person needs to wake up and move on. It's reminding me of that poem. You remember that poem? I sat on the toilet and I was thinking of you. Fuck did it go? I'm gonna pull out my phone. Where the fuck does it go? It's crazy. Let's see if I can find it. Poem. I think it's a poem. I sat on the toilet. This one's looking at me. It says, when you sit to take a shit, you no longer should you fear. No longer should you fear. We all poop loud, so just be proud. No, that's not it. That's not it. And it was like, I think of you, but all I did was shit. I can't remember how it went. Men's loo. No. See, people. Here I said, broken hearted, come to shit, but only farted. That's the one right there. Here I said, broken hearted, come to shit, but only farted. What's this one? Here I sit so broken hearted, tried to shit, but only farted. Then one day I took a chance, tried to fart, but shit my pants. All right, so it has to do with someone brokenhearted. And I don't mean to laugh, but like, seriously, you gotta laugh. If you don't find humor in the situation that you're in right now, then you're never gonna break out of it. You're never gonna find a way out of the darkness. And that's of sadness, that's depression, that's feeling loser, lackluster, nobody wants me, you feel oppressed, you feel suppressed, you're feeling depressed, and then you repress, and then you digress. Do you see? And then you go and find someone so you can undress to fix the mess. Like, no. And that's mal. You're going backwards. Don't do that. Okay. So here I'm going to write brokenhearted. Because it's just fitting. Broken home, all alone. This could be healing for everybody on the field. Any wounds in your heart that need to be solidified through the goldness of God, which is actually today. Today is the divine wisdom light. Today is the light of illumination. Bless my world today. So you'll be able to see the carving, but yeah. And I'm going to put it in the middle of this lime. I put the lime in the coconut. And I'll put it right here. Tastes good. So this could be for any of y'all who are experiencing bad luck in love. Now, this has a lot to do with your karma, Holmes. Let's light the candle. As it unravels in the twistedness, be aware that you twisted. Or that you're twisting the story. Calabaza. Hit the fan one more time. I need this shit to be off. It puts the lime in the coconut. Okay? Cocoa nuts. Your cocoa is nuts. You be twisting up the motherfucking story. Uh-huh. To make yourself look good. See the candle? Ah, so pretty. Yes. Oh, should we put it down or what? Are you telling me to put it down? Okay. Voila, I'm like super close. Get closer to me. See, I put it like this so you can see the candle. I'm gonna burn the fucking thing. I think that's good. Okay. Twisting up the story of what you're saying about us. So, collective, this goes out to any of y'all who feel brokenhearted at this time. I'm here to lift up your spirits. Lift them up to the Lord. For the Lord can reveal the truth of the story. Getting down to the nitty gritty, homie. So, why are my cards all effed up? So, my feminine side is looking at me. I didn't map out the numbers for today, so if you're looking for that, you want me to do that? Sure, why not? What's today? The 4th! May the 4th be with you. May the force be with you. And also with you. A reading today. A reading from Connie. What is the reading that we need to read today? This is about the brokenhearted. And this goes for anybody. The cross watcher, my collective. If you are experiencing a broken heart right now, I'm going to help you through it. Okay? Now in this dream, nothing is as it seems, but the way that they were talking to you was the same. So this is some type of illusion. Yes, look, see? Spirit of enchantment, spells, captivation, and temporary. So they're trying to captivate you. They're trying to capture the essence of what was. The light, the illumination of once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, as I shuffled the other deck, it was 2 of books and the reverse. So this is like 2 of pentacles. Once upon a time when it was you and me. But if you look at the card, do you see how it's not balanced? One is pulling more on the other one. So there is some form of karma being delivered, some form of balance that's being delivered to this person. Who's in delusional? Yeah, look, Knight of Beakers. Who tried to take wisdom from your knowledge of the fountain of youth. Of the fountain of you. They tried to open your door, push it back on your boundaries. Let me in! Let me in! This person's trying to come back in. Even though they say, it's not true, that's not true. You better hope your ex is not looking at this. Look at that. From the enchantress, from the spells that they did, here's the witch in the reverse. The spirit of the witch, magic, and I saw synchronicities. Magic, psychic, sorcery. You were trying to sync up some type of meeting? Please. You better take an L on that one, biatch. Sit down. We're not here for you. I'm here for the collective. I'm here to show them how to heal when some bitch said something else about their life. And yes, I'm going to call you all bitches because you all be twisting up the fucking story of what actually went down and what actually did happen. Nah. So I'm going to move this back up. I got to get some cards. What is the truth about this witch? She might be an Aquarius. She wants to know your ideas because she's trying to bring in a storm to bring you guys back together, and I heard reunited. Healing in your muscles, and I saw music. Healing in your music. So she's trying to be the little love song in your heart. Wow. But she's fucked because in my dream, I said my wife's name. And that was the crushing of the soul. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius born on the 29th, or is her birthday 1992? Is that her birth year? I say a lot of her, so I guess I'm speaking to a lot of men. What's up, guys? I got your back. She don't love you like you love her, Holmes. What's this? 142 animal sacrifices blood contract. Dang! This fucking witch right here was killing animals in order to bring you back to open the door. This was her magic wand. This is what she did to push the energy. Yikes. Why? What's the shadow of this bitch she don't want us to know? Forehead kiss of death. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's not sorry. But you know, it was just sex. In other words, she was using you, Holmes. She was using you, dude. So if she kissed you on the forehead, let that be a known parameter that this chick is using you. If for some reason she came over and you did the hibbity dibbity, right? And instead of kissing your lips goodbye, she kisses your forehead, let that be a sign, because she had the opportunity to kiss your lips, instead she kissed your head. No. That means she's messing with your head. She wants your third eye perception. That's a fuck you spell. That's the illusion of I love you, but it's not. She don't love you. She only claims she does because you're like the best out of a bad situation. She's got nothing, but she's got you. So I'm going to play with you until I find something better, because that actually was what happened in the dream. We came across this guy who had nothing, who seemed very illusory-ish. Like he was living with his mom and he had no money, no job. And then all of a sudden he was talking to her and suddenly he knew what to do. And he went and got an apartment, got a job, and got all these decorations in his apartment, in the same apartment building that you live in. That I was like, the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? So this could be someone's situation, because this didn't happen to me. So I might be picking up on somebody. If this is what's happening to you, if this guy all of a sudden moved into your building, and you're just like, what the fuck? I'm telling you right now, that's a bad situation, bro. Keeping him close. And I feel like this guy, he's a player too. Like, he don't give a fuck. He moved in with a chick. He don't care. Probably because this chick is just like you. Hoping, wishing, praying that this love will grow. Oof. Oof. My beautiful romantics. Know the truth. What's this? I'm sorry, not sorry. What do we need to learn from this? I'm sorry, not sorry. Kiss forehead, death. Damn. At the bottom of the deck, clinging to the past. This bitch is clinging to the past, and that's how she wants you. And I got a whole mess of cards on the right side. She's trying to come back into your future. Lord Sepias Bay, again, he's like, go now, leave. He's telling this bitch to leave. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Maybe someone's birthday's on the 14th. This is how you reach spiritual perfection. 14, spiritual perfection. Okay, you ready? She doesn't want to change. Change in the reverse. There is no change here, but she's coming for your fruit, your vitality. She wants to break through of your playfulness. Come on, let's just play around like in the dreams like we used to. This bitch is exhausting when you're around her. Exhausting. It's not playful, it's exhausting because of how she talks to you. Because this bitch has no fucking patience for you. She has no patience, period. And this is why she's alone. This is why she's alone, because she's hoping, wishing, praying for this everlasting love of twin flames, of soulmates, of this. She thinks this shit falls from the sky. You have to build this shit. It's work. But anything worth having is worth working for. This bitch wants you to be a fucking millionaire, and you already have the house, you already have the car, you already have everything, and she just comes in and reaps all the benefits. That's not how that works. Because she's fucking lazy. Lazy. She doesn't want to put any work in. Love her as she is, a POS. And that's probably what she drives. You are on the adventure, my friend. You're on an adventure of the spiritual journey of learning to see the synchronicities and how it's relating to you. Congratulations, you are on this journey. This path is for you. 1111 has awakened you to this journey where God is communing with you, guiding you in every step with that light. Know it to be true, and that light is your love. That love is the comparison from A to B. This could be your last ex and the ex before that and the ex before that, or how it relates to your mom, or how it relates to your sister. Realize how each person brings love and light into your life. Compare. Yes, they're asking you to compare. Compare your love to the way they give you love. And know that this is why someone's coconuts are cuckoo crazy. That's why it's cocoa. Your brain. Your brain on drugs. It's nuts. This person is a wackadoodle. But there you are, hoping, wishing, praying they're gonna love you when they're cuckoo crazy? No. They can't love you, they can't love themselves. They want your abundance. This means not just money, your happy-go-lucky self, your joy, your optimism, your charm, charismatic. You have an ability to communicate with anybody and everybody at all times and every time. You don't see people as low-life scum unless they give you a reason. But you don't encounter people like that. You can recognize it and see that maybe this person is off, but you're not going to communicate like that with them the first go around. You wait until they give you a reason, and then you walk away. And then you don't even say as to why. You just leave. They should know. They're an adult. They said what they said. I don't have to be fucking explaining it to you. You're a fucking grown-ass man. Woman. Whatever. Unless it's children, then you understand the difference. They're still learning. They're still growing. And some adults, too, are still fucking learning or growing. But this is a person who wants to come in and condition you. This person has a condition to their love. This person has a condition to them being with you. I make the rules. I text you when I say when. I tell you when we eat. And what we eat is what I say we eat. What? Yeah, is that really the life you want, bro? I don't think so. I don't think so, because this bitch is going to come in and flip the script. Meaning, you're the one who conditioned me, and I gave you all of my money and abundance, and you made me fucking crazy because you were constantly comparing me to the exes of what I can't do, because that's not the type of person I am. Someone with the letter P. I'm not very adventurous like they would be. You know, I'm a homebody. I stay home. I be lazy, watch TV, play video games. That's me. That's how I am. Either you love me or you don't love me. How is it going to be with this fucking ultimatum? I'm not going to have any fucking... There's nothing else about me. I am who I am. I've been isolated and alone for reasons. You know, because my mother didn't have any patience with me, so why should I give any other buddy patience? Why should I be? And it's tiring. Don't you know I'm tired? I have to work too. I don't have time to be over here playing with you, even though I play video games. I don't have time to be playing with you and be happy and joy and loving all the time. Just break down your fucking walls. Do as I say, and we won't have any fucking problems. Like that, I can pick all the fruit I want from your wallet, which is all the dollars you have in there, whatever money you have. And this goes around and around, and this is a change in how we do it. You do as I say. And they will always overtalk you like that. So you won't get a fucking word in. That's not what true love is. That's not how true love moves. That's not how true love talks. They wait and they listen for what the other person has to say. And then you can have your rebuttal. And they wait and they listen. And then there's a compromise. There's a come together unification between two souls. Because you need something and the other person needs something. And this is a form of stability. This is a form of validation because of the hurt and pain you've gone through in your past. Because of your mom, because of your sister, because of your friend, because of society, because of whatever. Whatever in the weather. Because whatever's in the air is, I don't care. Damn this hurtful ass bitch. What is this, Shadow? Cashing checks on your name. They're using you as a bank, dude. They're using you as a bank. Fuck that shit. That chick doesn't even love you. Because if you didn't have any money, or that car, or that job, or that title, this bitch wouldn't even be around you. Yikes. Fuck that bitch. It's not worth your time. Seriously. Because she's not going to help you build you up when she's already beaten you down. The moment you've been broken and beaten down, she's bye-bye, gone. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. That's how they move. I've dealt several girls like that. It's not for just one instance. They have different categories of what it is they want versus what they need. Because what they need is never on the table. It's what I want. So let that be known, homie. That's the shadow of this bitch. Cashing checks on your name. This person's name could be JLRF. Grim Hook Killer Death. Yeah, this chick is putting you in a hurt locker. In a murder, death, kill 187. She's trying to hook you back in to be the death of your love. Right? L. The death of your love. Of some justified love? Oh, no. She don't want you to have that? No. That shit's not real. Keep talking your smack. This person is fucking delusional, delulu, demented. There is no reasoning with crazy. Because they're not going to base it upon facts. They're going to base it upon their emotional, erratic heart. Their feelings. How I feel. And you should bow down to my feelings. Dudes, homies, if you're doing this for some chick, pack your bags and leave. This is a chick telling you, pack your bags and leave. This shit ain't even fucking worth it. It's not worth it. Golly. My dad would tell you, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? This chick is a fucking mental case. And why are you there? So I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to have her eyes fucking spinning around. Oh yeah. She wants to play with magic? Let me show you how we play with magic. Right? She wants to mess with your bread, with your money, of your hospitality. Cool, because she don't like you talking to anybody. She wants you isolated so she can control you. Some people say that that's narcissism. But whatever. Whatever the weather. Oh, this feather. Show me what we need to know about this biatch. She's in some cheese. In some gossip? No, she's deep in her knees. Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Masters, and Spirit Team. Come through me. Ancestorians. I just thought, oh yeah. Oh yeah. A ver, dígame. What do you need to know about the scandalisms? This person's a Virgo. It's hitting upon Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and the very tip of Sag. So this could be a Sag, but not really. Like, she would, like, not a Sagittarius. The moment you tell her you don't want to be with her, this bitch gone. So I don't feel Sagittarius, but I am feeling Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. What's this shit that I want you to know? 666 in the reverse. Raise your vibration. Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. And that's the chaos she brings to you. There is no peace with this person. She's always choosing everything. There is no harmony. You don't have control over your own thoughts because she wants you to be controlled. Look at that shit! Around and around we go. 666 chaotic energy. You're never going to end this cycle. You're never going to end this cycle. It keeps going around and around and around and around and around and around, but you don't end. Because you got to drop this old habit. She's an old habit. Ooh, this chocolate starfish. So some of you might be kinky in the chocolate starfish, if you know what I mean. And that's probably how she has you hook, line, and sinker. because she bent it over and gave it to you. And it's always something like that. They will always try and figure out some type of sexual position that you've never done but you've always wanted to do. And then she's got you. Like, because all she has to do, if you disagree with her, all she has to do is bend over and give it to you. And, okay, yeah, oh, whatever you want. No. She's a panty dropper to get what she wants. Oh, over here. There is some spell magic going on. She might be doing things between 6 and 4 a.m. She could be working with a Pisces. Look at this. The love that you want, this pink unconditional love, is in the reverse. Love, caring, compassion. It's not there, dude. Okay, let's see. The balloon of freedom. She has taken your freedom. And this is hitting upon my spiritual Uno deck. That's my fucking black magic deck. And then I have the feminines, my maternal line. So somebody from your maternal line, your maternity line, somebody's pregnant, or is it a false pregnancy? Damn! These are the type of women that will trap you with some type of pregnancy. Gah. Wow, let me shuffle this deck to know what type of magic is this bitch doing. What type of magic? Shuffle upon this deck of love. What type of magic is this bitch doing? Obviously, because we pulled the witch card in the beginning. But she doesn't want you to know she's a witch. She don't want you to know she's a witch, but I feel like you've already known this. Because weird shit starts to happen with her when you're around her. Yeah, pay attention to that, yeah. What do we need to know? Maternal, Divine Mothers, what do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Thank you. Gracias. Whatever it is, she doesn't want it to be revealed. It's hidden in the dark. At night, she's trying to throw her shadow upon you. Her shadow is a demon. The demon that she has summoned. Air magic demon. Air. Pay attention to me. 05. Is this birthday on the 5th? Or is she 50? This bitch is a skip. Skip this bitch. She don't want you to skip her. She's trying to pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. But look, there's a 7. 7 and 5. She's trying to be your family. I'm your family. You said we're family. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. She wants something free from you. What's free is your love, is your faith. Your healing abilities. And she wants you to need her. Wow. It says in a 3-step. This is a 3-step. Heal, love, and faith. This bitch has a demon that she summoned from the graveyard. She's also summoning some type of other spell of you having no sex. And messing with your mouth. So when you're speaking, this is the 111 perimeter. She's throwing the 111. 111 is witchcraft. Veiled eyes. Be aware. She's trying to make it hit your body so this demon can be attached to you. Someone's birthday is on the 18th. February the 18th. August the 2nd. January the 8th. Or January the 2nd. February the 1st. February the 8th. August the 1st. August the 2nd. Or on the 5th. Use 5. Which one is it? Use these numbers to what you know. 8, 11, 11, 8. I do not consent of your energy throwing at me. Be sent back to return. Return to sender 1432 2314. Yeah. So she's trying to reverse this demon that she has summoned. It's attached to her body. It's sucking the life out of her. She's trying to do that old switcheroo of divine flames. To be the divine flame for you. And I just heard the name Jessica. Jessica. And I heard Denise. These knees. Up, get on your knees. Golly. That would be B to the knees. Golly, these people use spell work, yo. Okay. Divine Mothers, what do we need to know? Upon this crown, upon your head, this person's a spider web trying to trap you in some type of fucking entrap you. Tramp. She's a tramp! The bottom of the deck, or this card just flopped out, you have an omnipresence about you. That when people look into your eyes, it's over, done, son. You have an ability. This omnipresence lives inside of you. This person has no light. The divine light of creation. Now, what do we need to know? Divine Mothers. Gracias. She's coming in for the belief of your love. To push all her internal fear upon your back. The burdens. She wants you to put she wants to put your burdens of hers on your back. You are holding other people's burdens as your own. This is supposed to leave you frozen in time of some form of internal fear. This person could be 37 years old. The belief of your love. They're trying to affect the belief of your love. This person's not a pal. No pal. This person's not a pal, or they're of a different race. You're being a prickly mindset. It's not good for you. This person's not good for you. It's healing on the inside. You have to heal the inside before you can heal the outside, before you can heal what you see, because a lot of you might be hoping, wishing, praying that this person will come back to you. But this person's not for you. So don't be wishing things that aren't for you. Don't do it. Because she is cutting your happiness in half. And bringing on the stress. This person is in timeout for good reason. Either she's going to give or take. The time is up. The time is now. For your taking of people awfully giving their love to you. Time is up. Crossroads. This bitch was not only doing graveyard work, but also doing it at the crossroads. At the crossroads is a 4-way stop. Now they say in the witch community that if you're going to throw a spell at a crossroads, you're never going to cross. So this is the one time you go to this crossroads and throw it. And I heard somebody was throwing pennies at each corner. They're making an offering to Ilegua. Right? To turn your tongue. Twist your tongue. Wow. The reason we tell you the names of the spirits is that so you can already know who the spirit is and what they've been requesting. Because if the spirit doesn't know who you are, it might happen. Depending on your spiritual rank. If you don't know who the spirit is, the spirit can do anything they want to you because you haven't taken up the knowledge, the wisdom to know the difference. Because if you're ignorant, right? They say ignorance is bliss. No, it's not. It'll catch you. So you have to learn the names of the spirits to say thank you for not hurting me. Because you have to show a level of respect. And I have Oya here on the field. Oya is a part of the roads. I also have Odin. Odin and Oya. Oya is O-Y-A. Odin, O-D-I-N. Look into them. They're here protecting you. Depending upon your spiritual rank, they'll protect you. But if you do not know, and if you're not putting in effort in your own spiritual journey of walking the path, learning the names of the spirits, learning how it is to commune with them, to communicate with them, and saying thank you, and because all you're pretty much asking for is knowledge. Is a way to get out of this crossroad magic, to get out of these demons pushing their magic upon you. And a lot of people will say, well, just pray, pray, pray. Yes, it is pray. However, divination work is there for a reason, because you might have these abilities to practice divination. Remember that everyone's gifts are different. So remember who you are. This person was trying to take your fucking freedom. Bring you back and put my burdens upon you. So if they're trying to put the burdens upon you, it means you're a very powerful, I would say judge. Very powerful judge. What's the truth? Take this spell work off of me. And it just revealed to me their shadow has been reversed. It's reversing right now at this time. Their lust demon is going back to them. Lust demon return. Energy transmuted. Energy transmuted. This person's in a cult. Person's in a cult. The only number I have here is 8. August. So basically, it's whatever they try to send you, it's an automatic return to sender. As you start walking the spiritual path and you start learning to commune with the spirits and saying thank you and giving honor and praise. That's all you have to do. Give honor and praise and say thank you in their name. That's it. There's not really much to do. You can also pay homage if you want to do that. That's taking it a step further. But do not be blinded by the spirits and the spirit's name. Because this person's trying to come in for your generational worth. Your generational worth. I said worth. You are worth millions. This is your generational wealth. Of your soul contract that they cannot break into. And this is what's opening. The road is opening to the road less traveled. Lots of 8s on the field. Look, 888. That's an entrapment spell of your money, honey. 85182. I've got 3 8s on the field. 888. God. What's the truth about this 888, Divine Mother? What's the truth? What are we at? 48 minutes. Even, Steven. Someone's even. But wait. See? 666. Go. 999. Wait. 666. Go. 999. Wait. 666. What did I tell you? Wait and go. Wait and go. No. This person is controlling your freedom of waiting and going. Don't do it. This person is chemically imbalanced. Number 1919. It's all about them. This is why they're deaf. You are refusing to listen to spirit. It's not what you think. Well, thank you, Great Spirit. This did fall on my green horseman. Upon her eye. So it's falling upon the eye. And at the same time, this person's deaf. Deaf. And I hear death. Yeah, look. They didn't want you to know that they were a cult or in a coven. These people are in it. She didn't want you to know she was in it. Involved. Like we didn't know. We knew. We woke up to the spell enchantment that they did upon you. And this elixir, this is not an elixir. This is a poisoning that they tried to kill you with. And so this is why they're confused as to why you didn't die. It has worked on everybody else. Even the practitioner that gave her this spell or this poison always worked on who knows how many people. What does it say? A false light. This person's not a healer. But they want to be claimed and such. And look at that green. Born on a Wednesday. Look at Wednesdays. At the bottom of this deck. She's trying to take your magic hour to make a wish upon the energy you have. You see how it's not showing? For reasons. They think the time to make a wish is at 2:55. Correction. That's when they tell you if your wish has been granted. I do tricks upon the tricks on purpose. But I will tell you, collective. So make a wish. Make a wish. When you make a wish, be sure you don't make it for yourself. Now there's the trick. Be sure you're not making this wish for yourself. Because if, let's say, you have one wish and you wish for yourself something, well then, my friend, you're only wishing for the devil to come and mess with the details. I want you to try to make a wish for somebody else. And when you do that, watch how the magic happens. Because what does that mean? You made a wish for somebody else. That means you have the wand. Now, when you wish for someone else, is this a person who's going to wish with you? To grow with you? To love you? To be there for you? And if the wish works, this could be your one. So there's a little tidbit for those who have stayed this long upon the video and don't watch it fully completely. Mwah! You're welcome. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. I tell you this because this has worked many times. Okay? Many times with that one. Right? Because there was only one card here. And they call it the creature. The creature of the graveyard. At the bottom of the creature of the graveyard of no sex of messing with your mouth is Lord Lanto. This Asian guy right here is like in every kung fu movie with the long white hair. He is the most brilliant ascended master you can ever meet. He is the illumination of wisdom. And yes, he will slap you across the head to make sure you get it right. Because if I tell you what is true, would you believe me versus me slapping you across the head? You're going to remember the slap. The slap heard around the world. You're going to remember that. So if they're throwing this 111 magic at you, he's the one that's deflecting it with the Durans. He's a very powerful Ascended Master. Very powerful Ascended Master. He is of Sunday. Let me teach you about Lord Lanto. He is 24/7. This dude does not take a day off. Never would he ever. This is the light of him. This is where he shines. Divine flame of illumination, bless my world today. Golden waves of peace, bless my world in God's perfect way. Flame of light so wondrous to behold, I am thy wisdom in all that I am. Golden fountain of illumination, infuse every part of my being with thy golden oil. I am illumination blazing through my heart, mind, and soul. I will show you Lord Lanto. Lord Lanto conducts nightly classes at the Royal Teton Retreat, helping those interested in developing their natural talents, gifts, powers, and reasons for being. A master of sages and philosophers, Lanto teaches us the path of attainment through enlightenment, wisdom, and dominion in the crown chakra. The second ray is also that illumination, perception, comprehension, and education. It is a ray of directing intelligence, discrimination, discretion, and the direction in the use of one's life. Those who are or who have been the great teachers of mankind are frequently second ray initiates, born on a Sunday. This is a flame of science and technology. The Chinese green tone with the yellow of the second ray. This is also the qi. How they know it in Chinese. Your prana, your qi. He has a high priest in the temple of the Divine Mother. That is who I work for. In the continent of Lumeria. He's the Duke of Chao in ancient China, known as the Yellow Emperor. Lord Lanto so adored the Trinity within his innermost being that the intense glow of the divine spark could actually be seen through his flesh form, emanating as a soft glow from his chest. He maintained this in honor of Satuna Kumara until his ascension in 500 BC. The culture of the divine, the culture of the mother, the revenants of life, in which he and Confucius had sponsored in the Far East. The things he teaches are the main qualities of God in the second ray: illumination, wisdom, omniscience, understanding through love, perception, comprehension, precipitation, discrimination, and activation in the mind of God. This is the crown chakra. This is the color yellow. Stones corresponding to this light energy: tiger's eye, golden topaz. Lord Lanto, the teacher of ancient wisdom. His retreat is the great hall of illumination at the Grand Teton Mountain Range in Wyoming, USA. Other masters serving on the second ray are Gautama Buddha, Lord Maitreya, Lord Sanada, Jesus Christ, Master Kuhumni, and Confucius. The archangels of the second ray of divine counter complement, Jopamine and Christine. The retreat is the south of the Great Wall of China, the Temple of Illumination. The god and goddess Meru, island of the sun, and Lake Titicaca in Bolivia. The Elohim of the second ray is Apollo and Lumina. The retreat is Saxony, Germany. This is my master, Lord Lanto. As you can see, he has all of the 7 chakras lit. Not just that, his heart is lit. And he has a glowing head. Very powerful ascended master. He is, I would say, the second powerful. Second ray. However, he's got 24 points. This is where he rides. He rides this 24-point star. This is the crown chakra, 24 points. The one that's stronger than him is Lord Sepius Bey. He's got all 7, I heard Evan. So Evan, this is for you. All 7 chakras. His crown is lit. His heart is lit. His solar plexus, so like on him, are all lit. And his glowing, healing hands. This is ascension, Holmes. This is ascension. This is what ascension looks like when you've gone beyond the realm of physicality. He rides a 64-point star. 64 points to get to the ascension flame is to get into the mind. To access your mind, your temple, make sure that this part is clear, clean. And the mind is 46. The mirror realm into ascension is 46, 64. We do not fear the mirrors because the mirror is the true essence. Do not fear the mirror. Because a lot of you would fear the mirror in the sense of, well, no, I'm not that. I don't move like that. No. That means you wouldn't want to heal your darkness. You wouldn't want to heal the shadows within the family line that you have committed to come to this mission, to this planet. The family line that you're in, you came to break all the generational curses. You've come to break all those generational curses within that family line, the unit, the soul line of that tree. You've committed yourself to it. Think about it. How beautiful life is. Remember, tiger's eye. That's why I paint the tiger. There's no lion stone. No. There's only a tiger's eye. Why do they call it tiger's eye? Because it's hematite. Hematite. That gold radiant essence. The tiger's eye. This powerful stone is to your solar plexus, the wheel of your will. This is why when you move it, it glows in certain positions. This is how you roll your boat, gliding through the stream. Lighting your feet on your path. So be aware that Lord Lanto is here protecting you. We have 3. So what do we say? Thank you, Lord Lanto. Thank you, Oya. Thank you, Odin, for protecting us from such tyranny. How do we end this message? Power on. Somebody wants to know names. I've got here a Dana. Be careful with a Dana. Who else is here? I've got a Connor. Maybe this person likes to eat a lot of snow cones. Or raspas. I've got an Angela. She's split down the middle. I've got a Lonnie. Trying to fire you up and boil you and eat you alive. I've got a Dora. Dora, the explorer. I've got a Marty. Her name might be Martha or Marta. I've got a Hannah. She's trying to handle you. Oh, that's hardly not the clue. Oh, you get a life. I've got a Frida. She's in Stony. I heard Stony. Maybe that's someone's high school or that's like Stonia. I got a B. She wants to be free? The freebie? I heard keep going. I got ultraviolet, violet. Who else I got here? Someone's appetite, trying to mess with your appetite, trying to make you fat and unlikable, unlovable. Don't you know Curvy's in? I've got a Brit who's split. What are we talking about? We're talking about the crown chakra, homie. Dang, I've got a Belle. Isabel. I've got Jenny, who's full of jelly. Maybe friends with a Letty or Melly. That kind of hurt my nipple. Yikes. Pinky. Pinky doesn't leave my table, so like, Pinky promise. Laura. Botox Laura. Laura. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks she is my girl. But she's cuckoo up upstairs. Oh, yeah. She's fantasizing about Once Upon a Time with a Dream. With a fucking candy ring. Bitch! That's how delusional this chick is. Thin. Hoping, wishing, praying she'll be thin. Thinking, if I'm thin, maybe you'll like me again? Girlfriend. Practice some self-love, homie. Because I'm hearing, biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your love just hypnotizes me. No. Eve. This bitch be eavesdropping upon your name of what they're saying about you? Clean. You need an ear lavage, homie. Get that shit clean, clear. Me pica el ojo. This person sending you some evil eye. My eye has been bitchy. This bitchy witchy. Yeah. And then I feel like Krusty. Krusty's over here, so this bitch is Krusty. Lusty. Oh yeah, there you go. Krusty Lusty. Ay. That's it? Denture. So she might be talking about your teeth, or this person has fake teeth, or they got some crowns. Like, something about their teeth is making them feel ugly. Yo, this bitch is superficial. Have you noticed it's all about her body? Wax, once again, in the ears. Once again, this bitch is deaf. That's confirmation. Ears. Earring, hearing, leering. Something might be happening with her hearing. Oh, the spirit's telling you something's happening to her hearing. This bitch is shorn. It feels very like this chick is like feeling very masculine. So she's trying to do everything she can to not look male, like her facial hair. Maybe she's got hair on her ears, hair on her fingers, on her hands. There's something of her obsession with hair. I don't know. Pick a flick, something with boogers too. That's the same one that just came out. She wants to be picked. Pick me. Choose me, love me, look for me. No. This person's in the ER. This probably why this person's overthinking, overlapping timelines. She's in the ER. Something about her flow. Oh, so maybe this is why she's sending you some type of energy. She wants you to hear me. I'm sick. I'm in the ER. I'm being heated up. The only thing I could think of is like endometriosis, because I'm seeing the word flow here. She wants to be free from this flow. maybe a heavy period, because I'm thinking endometriosis, some type of blood, or maybe someone's got something with their vagina. Maybe this is why she's projecting this no sex for you. I don't get to have sex. You don't get to have sex. Ooh. I've controlled my sexual hormones, dude. I don't do it like I used to. I have better things to do. Not always are we getting down. That's another thing that's healing. That this person has to heal. I'm seeing 87, 91, 76, 26. Holla shit. Somebody could be sick from something internal, feminine. Some feminine disease. It could be why they're losing their teeth. If it's their dental, it's because they're mental. No offense. Hey, I've lost some teeth too, okay? This is no offense, but this is something that's internal, which is mental. 111 at the clock. Let's see. Let's take it to the dream vision. To the lucid dreaming, lucid living. One of my newest decks. Have I bought anything new? No, but my birthday's coming. I'll be buying some. May the force be with you. I just split it and spin it. Split it and spin it. Spirits, what do we need to know at this time? Thank you. It want to come out. It's coming. Oh, there it is. Okay. Upon her eye, I'm seeing dominions. Number 37. 37 keeps coming out. I saw it 3 times, y'all. 37. So this person's birthday could be March the 7th or July the 3rd. Or they're 37 years old. Dominators. This person is trying to dominate you. See that eye? And it fell right upon the death card. Golly. Okay, that's their shadow. Their shadow that they refuse to acknowledge is that this person likes to dominate people. This is why this person cannot tap into their inner childlike of their cosmic self. They can't tap into this because as long as you're controlling other people, you will never tap into the goodness of your own heart. All upon your skull. I just heard skull fracture. Maybe somebody got a skull fracture or something happened to your head. Look at all that blood. See? Something internally. Maybe they're internally bleeding. Allah. Maybe this is why they're trying to manifest another body because they're sick. Dang. That sucks, dude. You spent all that time just fucking trying to dominate people when you should have been living gloriously within your own body, taking care of your body, being part of your own body. Number 18. Number 16, the 3 worlds. Right? The 3 worlds, and I'm seeing the triangulation of entrapment. And then here in the reverse, number 33, maintaining consciousness, which they did not. So let's look at this one. Because this is the card that's in the reverse. Holy shit. Oh, I know I do this a lot to scare you guys. I scare you on purpose. It's called scaring you straight. To wake up to the delusion that you're in and get out of it. Oh, that one looks cool. The Mythic Sages. Okay. Oh, but you know what? There's a chapter on this. What does it say? The Guides, the Guardians, and the Archetype cards. This is that card for this chapter. Oh, no, it's not. Nope, but that's for the Cosmic Child. Okay, so 33 is on the cusp. Excuse me. On the cusp of... What's this chapter? What's this chapter? Oh, the fucking irony. State checks stabilizing, sorry. State checks stability. Wow. Stabilizing. Why can't I say that word? Stabilizing, there it is. Stabilizing and reality shifting cards from number 23 to 33. There's 11. No, that's 10, my bad. Okay, so that's the last card of stabilizing, maintaining consciousness as hypogenic realities move and form themselves in a peripheral. The dreamer stays focused on maintaining consciousness through the process of falling asleep and thus enters the dream fully lucid. The key words are boredom, saying no, monotone, sleepwalking through life, staying conscious, practice present moment awareness. See, I'm telling you, because this person is like delusional of in their waking life fantasizing. So it's like they're not living their life fully in the present moment because they're always in their head fantasizing about someone else. Yo, that's not cool to the person you're with right now. Like, what the fuck? If you're not happy with that person, get up and leave. That's not fair to that person. Because it's like you're fucking cheating. Maintaining consciousness in a lucid dream is a powerful and somewhat advanced technique. Holding the thread of your waking consciousness as you pass from wakefulness into sleep is quite a difficult challenge. Various cultures have developed strategies to maintain awareness while making the journey into the dream time. But these techniques are considered more advanced because they require a level of will to resist the unconscious state we naturally enter into when falling asleep. Nonetheless, it is well worth putting in the effort to stay conscious while falling asleep. This remarkable process leads to a high level of confidence while navigating liminal realms. You may have experienced this journey in the opposite direction, going from sleep to wakefulness. You begin fully immersed in the dream material, then start to sense your sleeping body stirring. Your dreams turn into scattered thoughts, and then you fully awaken in your bed. This process can vary from morning to morning. Sometimes you awaken abruptly, especially when you wake up to an alarm, and sometimes you drift in and out of sleep before you are fully aware. A good first step toward maintaining consciousness while falling asleep is to study the process of waking up. Let yourself observe the experience of coming out of the dream time. Bringing this level of focus to the process of awakening can have the added benefit of helping you remember your dreams more clearly. That whole process of awakening right there, because this person's in a state of delusion. Of the coulda, woulda, shoulda. No, you gotta let that shit go. Cross watchers, if you're watching this, you gotta let that shit go. Because it's messing with your stability of the life that you're living right now. The message of this card is a warning against sleepwalking through life. Throughout the day, we all drift in and out of awareness. A period of dullness and lack of stimulation can make you feel bored with life. Perhaps the redundance of your daily grind has led you to move habitually through your day instead of actively living. Things that once gave you pleasure may no longer interest you. To break this habit, practice staying awake in each moment rather than being a time of action. This is an opportunity for reflection. Take the mindfulness practice and work to maintain consciousness in all sorts of daily situations. Stopping at a red light, taking a spoonful of food, or going on a walk, you can gradually come to be much more present in each moment. As you regain consciousness, start asserting your will. This may be a period in which you need to practice saying no Break free from the habit of being a yes person. Stop agreeing to things you'd rather not do. The irony is that if you get comfortable with saying no appropriately, your yes becomes an empowered one. Staying present with life can indeed feel boring, especially when you are carrying out a task that you don't particularly enjoy. Reestablishing a connection to a present moment means facing that boredom head on. What bores you? Is the fear of taking risks keeping you stuck? Is your life no longer satisfying? Now is the time to escape the fog of monotony by remembering the joy of your unique creative expression. Find something mentally and emotionally engaging on which to focus. So maybe this is why they're focusing on you. It was never a dull moment with you. Well, then you be that person. Learn from the person that you admire. Find life within every moment of your life. Be happy in what you're doing, even if it is routine. Be happy in that moment. Ooh, we got lots of drippies. Lots of drippies on this candle. I do. I find things that are boring and monotone. I put music on. I stay happy in the moment that we're in right now. Even if it's boring, I try not to get bored. I was that kid who was always entertaining myself because I didn't have friends. I didn't have family who was closely to my age or liked the things I liked. Didn't hate on other people, because that's the majority of what people do, right? Is criticize others because, God forbid, you live a totally different life than these haters would. Yes, we said it. I'm going to clean this up and then we'll have a closing statement. Kind of like Jerry Springer. We'll have a closing argument. I don't want to say argument because I'm not over here trying to argue with this person, because this person is in Delulu land. This person is believing a whole different concept of what the actual truth fucking is. And we're not here to... I'm not here to tell you how delulu you are, but at the same time, you need to recognize the delusion that you're in. Or the things that you have been saying. And maybe we're taking it to a different I'm taking it to a different perception now. Maybe you believed you were a good person to this person, but in actuality, you weren't. Now, the thing to do is to ask somebody out of your circle, because the people in your circle are probably going to lie to you and tell you, oh, no, yes, you were good to her, blah, 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 blah. Nah. They're going to share the same ideology with you because they think the same. So you need to find someone who thinks differently than you. Because they're probably also in Delulu land too. And well, like my brother says, un nalga y otro nalga son dos nalgas. In English he says, one butt cheek tells the other butt cheek, hey, what are we doing here? Well, we're just butt cheeks, so it's just an ass. This person's just being an ass. One cheek tells the other cheek, hey, what are we doing? You're being an ass. What do you mean? You're an ass. These people, they're not getting it. They're not getting it. Even though I feel like this person's old enough to understand, but they're very fucking threatened with anybody else telling them a different perspective. Because I know better. I'm older. Nobody said anything about you being older. You're being stupid. That's what we're telling you. You're being stupid and you're living in delusional land because what you're saying isn't true. That's not what actually went down. You're twisting the story to make you look good about yourself. And then you wonder why this person's not around. I'm taking it to family. Family's coming through. Family! Family's coming through right now. Someone needs to tell this person the truth, because this person's living in fucking delusional land. And I don't think anybody's telling her. Her, him, I keep hearing her. I don't think anybody's telling her. Yeah, no, because, they're not telling her because this person's fucking miserable and they like being miserable, so they're never gonna change being miserable. She's a fucking miser. She doesn't even see it in the mirror. She's a fucking miserable person, and her whole thing is about succession. I'm the right heir to the throne. I am the firstborn. Calm down. Nobody even said anything about that shit. What the fuck are you talking about? That's how delusional works. Do you see what I'm saying? This person will never make any fucking sense. As a matter of fact, look who's here. Lord Lanto. Reclaiming your innocence. Tapping into your childlike wonderment. Is what he's telling you to do, crazy. And you know what that is? To understand. To freeing the bird from the cage of the mind perception that you thought of them. You think I'm the bad guy? Fine! I'll play the bad guy. That's easy. The point is to look into the mirror. And what do you see? You're looking for change? Well, let it be you, not me. You change. You learn to change your perception on what you see about other people to help you see a different point of view. What you see is not me, it's you. I am the mirror. I show you you. Right? It's not fun to be around. Right? You don't want to be around this person. Think about it. And that is taking the courage to grow from the rock upon where I build my church. Jesus Christ was the rock star of metaphors. He is the fucking rock star of metaphors. Upon this rock, I will build my church. What the fuck do you think he was saying? Upon your stone of a heart. That he will crack it open so that this flower can bloom. Fucking genius. Christ, you're a fucking genius. And that's why a lot of people don't understand the Bible. Because they're taking everything literal. And not metaphorically speaking. To show you a different thing to see. That's what Lord Lanto is. He's a fucking genius. He's a genius of cleverness of words to make you think. Twisting up the words. Oh, you want to twist up the words? I gotcha. Let's play. That's the playfulness that this haterade wants to do with you. It's like the narcissist getting outspoken with a word. Amen. That they won't fucking get. Like, what? If you can get a word in, and all you need is one. All you need is one word. Woo! One word to get in. Damn. That's what they look for, these narcissists. All they need is one word to get in. What's the word? What's the word, bird? What grinds my gears? We don't want to know that word. We already know what pisses you off. Please. That one word of guidance for you to follow their lead. What is that one word that make you think I'm fucking harmony? This is why they walk around with that fucking Bible, yo. But what we know is true You're on the schizo fucking plane. Using the words of the Bible to trip people up. You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. That's why that demon don't leave. He's fucking feasting off of you. Taking a bite out of crime there, McGruff. Oh yeah, celebrating in the tyranny of tearing people down. That's why that demon don't leave you. Of you constantly comparing yourself to them. That's why that demon is on you. He's living the glory on your head. Ain't that right, Fred? Woo! As I place my burdens upon you. Golly, that perception of what you think of me is not me, but you. That demon be right in your head like chew. Achoo. There's your sign, boo. Clinging to the past. Oh yes, let's do that ass. Bite him. Talk smack about him. That's that demon play, yo. No, let's not change. Let's pretend we're changing. Yes, that's the perception I need. Doesn't it look like an eye? Well, I've been doing this. I've been doing that. Oh, really? Yes, my life is just ordinary. I cut the grass. I pick the prunes. I come in and I see about you. That's what I do. I'm not doing witchcraft at someone's house and backyard. No, that's not me. Why is your mouth moving like that? What? I don't know what you mean. You can't lie to the body. The body knows what you mean. I'm just here living my life in the extensiveness of the experience. Of the words that you say, I use them too. Yeah. Yo, this person is treacherous, dude. This person is suspended in time. Suspension. Their mind is suspended. They're in the hangman state. In fucking Deluluville. Delulu town. Within a dream. So I'm guessing in their dream states, they treat you right. But I'm telling you, in my dream, that person still talked to me the same. So what has changed? The first step to do is to look in the mirror. It's not about me, it's you. And this person is believing a fantasy of their schizophrenia, of living that fantasy world in the living dream state. So when in the dream state, it comes into reality that I treat you well, we talk to each other, ha la la, witty, 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 la la la. But in the waking life, you're schizo, bro. Because you be fantasizing, telling people a whole bunch of fucking lies that are not real, not true, non-existent, twisted up words. That's you. Cross-watchers, ex-lovers, ex-friends, ex-family members. You believe in a fucking delusion that's not real. Because until you go and talk to the person, because look at all that blue, until you go and talk to that person and communicate what's true, so that this person can correct you, because you are course correcting like a motherfucker. You are trying to bridge the gap of your lies. Oof. Living in a dream world. That's not a way to live. But you're looking for a word to pull them back in. That's manipulation. That's gaslighting. You gotta be courageous to grow and break that rock up that you have solidified your heart and believing. Putting up all these little rocks of walls so that nobody can know the truth. And you being a statuess of a stoneness. A stonia. Stone. Fortified Medusa. Who was actually Medusa? I'm not talking about what happened before. I'm talking about why she became Medusa. And everyone's gonna say, oh, it was because this, that, or that, or this. So she believed it and she became it. I know I'm not a villain. I know I'm not the evil one. But I will play the villain in your story if you want me to. And I will show you how great of a villain I can be. Because that is what you see in the mirror. It's not me. It's you. Because you refuse to see what is true. What I bring to you. With much love and light, I am Connie, La Supra Cobra. The one to tell you how it stings. The truth of what you say is not me, but you. With much love and light. This perception of being the true mirror is not for everybody. So don't go around confusing what it is. If you meet someone and they irritate you, if they annoy you, if they piss you off, then there's something about that person you don't like is what actually you don't like about yourself. Think about that. So with much love, if we told you you're mean, it's because deep down inside of you, collective, you're mean. But if you told this person it's because they're mean and they did not course correct and say, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry, I don't know how I can call you a friend and then be fucking mean to you. I don't know what the fuck that is. If they can't realize that is true and look into the mirror and realize I've been being a dick because of whatever FYXYZ, LMNOP, whatever the fucking reason is, and be like, you know what, you're right. Or is it because you caught them being mean to the people they call their own so-called friends and then want to come around you and do the same thing, play on you? No, we don't play. Not with our heart. Not with our love. So with much love and light, be aware of how people will try and scare you. Scare you into submission, scare you into their domain, scare you as their little puppet to do as I say. Is that really the life you want to live here? Be aware. With much love. Adios.